and Boujee. I'm the top news. They watching my moves. Hating me on the shade room. Yeah, I'm bad and Boujee. Don't give me no rules. I do what I choose. Got you binge watching on Zoom.
Hey, oh my goodness, Quan, we need to raise that up. Keep it going, keep it going. Hey, thumbs up, hey. Hey, keep them bitches talking. Hey, thumbs up, ain't no you. Ooh, all right, cut. What's up, y'all? It's another week. Hating on You coming real soon. I know I keep saying that, don't I? But we got something major. When I say major happening with the Bad and Boujee podcast, we got something major happening with the podcast. I can't wait to share with you what is happening with this podcast. Yes. But I can't help it. I'm looking over to my left and I see my lovely assistant shining. She's shining bright like a diamond with them lips. What you wearing on them lips, girl?
The queen, because I am the queen.
Okay. She's wearing the queen from the Bad and Boujee beauty lip line. I'm wearing, of course, Boujee today. Oh, you got queen. There it is. Cling, 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 cling. Okay. Listen, it's all about product placement where I'm at. You know, we are about women empowerment and just supporting each other, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking about supporting each other, I got a special guest that I'm going to be introducing to you guys where he's like Black owned everything. I just love this shit. And he's a Vegas local. So I can't wait to introduce him, but give me one second. We're going to get there. Let's talk about Ciara. You know, we all talk about what her prayer was because I really want to know because I need me a Russell in my life.
Seriously.
Real talk. She was just on a talk show talking about how he still makes her nervous. You know that gut butterfly feeling you get when a man just makes you nervous, like you don't know what he about to do, especially on a big ass talk show because you know he's known for doing some great things.
Right.
I'm waiting for that. That was so beautiful and special. So shout out to their love because I heard they still pray together. They do all of that together.
And he got on one knee to ask her to have another baby. That's so cute.
Listen, come on. Listen, I'll give your ass 10 if God willing, okay? Just saying. All right, speaking of that, so I was going through these submissions. You guys, thank you so much. They're so cute. Like, I don't even know where to start. I really don't because these submissions are juicy, but keep them coming because I feel like I'm going to start really selecting who I would like to be on the Shoot Your Shot show here on the Bad and Boujee podcast coming up within the next week. So you don't want to miss that. So make sure you email shootyourshotshow@gmail.com. That's shootyourshotshow@gmail.com if you'd like to be a part of that. I kid you not. We're going to be a part of a big platform coming up real soon. I don't want to give it away. But stay tuned for that. I had one submission that was really interesting. He asked me if I would ever date a bisexual man. Would you ever date a bisexual man? You know, because, you know, I have feelings with that, but I'm a bisexual woman. So how dare I say some shit like, oh, no. But it's like, damn, that my partner could say the same thing about me.
Right.
But I don't know. Is there a stigma with a man taking a dick and a woman eating a pussy? I don't know. I would like to know what you guys think. Comment down below and let me know. Is there a difference? Would you ever? And should I give him a shot?
That's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So let's lighten up the air a little bit.
You got deep quick.
Got real deep. Deep. Double deep. Y'all don't stop. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. All right. So I would like to introduce my special guest today. He is the very first Black-owned cannabis grower here in Las Vegas. I would like to introduce Larry. Come on.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
Larry Smith in the building.
What's up? Thank you for having me. I appreciate the love.
Yes,
Thank you.
So tell me about yourself, Larry. What made you get into the cannabis business?
I had a partner that called me up one day. I was actually in New York. I was hanging out. I was actually going to go pitch a show. I was going to go pitch an idea to 50 Cent to get him to bring boxing back. I had a friend at Caesar's Palace that wanted he was hanging with Floyd at the time. And he's like, 50, go tell him that we want him to come and do the boxing. And so my partner called me. He's like, yo, they're going to start the weed in Vegas. And I was like, why are you calling me? Like, that ain't what I want to do. I enjoy my freedom. I know the feds.
You're like, wait a minute, that's not legal.
I know the feds. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm making money doing other shit. I'm cool. I got houses, properties. I'm doing all kind of shit. I'm cool, bro. And so when I got back, one of my other businesses is medical liens. Like, we buy medical liens. We buy paper. We buy money. So I'm in a lot of doctors and attorneys. And so when I went to go talk to these guys, some of these guys were getting in, and they're very smart people. And I was like, you know what? Let me rethink this. And so I started looking. I'm like, well, I got enough money to do it because you had to have
the collateral.
You had to have like actual cash in the bank to say that you had an X amount, and I had it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Now I started going to the meetings, and I looked in the room, and nobody looked like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my partner had dreads, and they just knew we were there for the cannabis. And it was like, all right, whatever. And so I went and we applied and we got it, and it was like, all right, fuck, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get busy.
Wow.
Not my passion. It's a business for me. I'm glad I did it because I got to meet a lot of cool people. I got to kick it with a lot of cool people. I became friends with a lot of good people. Dame Dash, Cameron, Nori, a lot of cool ass people. Lemmy. I met Lemmy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I met Lemmy through that, right? So,
shout out to Lemmy, owner of Zeus Network.
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people. Hanging with Dame Dash, you meet a lot of cool people. And the cool thing about that is, well, the sad part is, a lot of them wouldn't announce that they were kicking it with Dame. But man, you go to this house, it's a party. Every day there's somebody new.
Why you think they don't want to announce that?
Well, I think Jay has a lot of influence on people. You know what I'm saying?
Because they were beefing.
Yeah, and I think that people, they kind of, but I got a lot of love and respect for Dame. Me and his son Boogie, he's on the show, Growing Up Hip Hop. Boogie came out, and that's my nephew, and we got busy, but I got to meet a lot of people, but it was interesting to see all the people who kind of went around, and then me and Cameron became really, really cool because of the weed stuff. But then we just became brothers after that. It was just like we had too much. We was getting money, you know what I'm saying? I'm the Harlem swag is a little different for me because I'm more reserved and humble, and they look at me because I'm, I got my sweats on, a Star Wars shirt, and I'm kind of like laid back, and they're like popping that shit, and I'm like, well, I got it. I just don't
pop it.
Yeah, I just don't pop it like that. I was
in
more
New York,
reserved.
we show it. I was raised in New York, so I know all about that. It's if you about that life, you gonna show that you about that life.
Right.
Ain't no telling. But I will say this: I'm very proud of you because you took a risk. You took a chance on something that you're not really into.
Right.
Not even knowing the knowledge of that. So I commend you for that.
Right.
It's all about that though, taking that chance.
I've been taking chances all my life.
Yeah.
Since I was 16, I started off betting sports, and that was my main gig. Like, people don't understand. I've been betting sports since 16. I treat it like a business, though. I've bought cars, 4 homes, cash.
Wow.
I just tried to be really, really smart in making money, and it's another area where, you go on a sports book and they don't look like us.
Right.
And then, especially...
I'm going to need you to teach me, baby.
Yeah. Especially when I'm walking in, I'm betting $50,000 a game or $25,000, $30,000 a game, or I'm at a game and I done bet $50,000 on the game while I'm at the game, right? So like they're not used to that, right?
So do you teach sports betting?
So right now I started because there are certain casinos that don't, I'm not kicked out of anywhere. But
disclosure.
I'm not kicked out anywhere.
But you're limited.
I'm limited, right? That's a big thing.
Why? Because you're doing so well.
You can say that. Like, when you start winning,
ain't nothing wrong with that, baby.
Yeah, when you start winning for so long, they label you as a sharp. And I would definitely consider myself a sharp. The difference between me and most guys is that when I win, I do something with it. Right, I'm going on trips. I'm doing something. I'm buying cars, houses. Like I'm gonna reinvest.
That's the bad and bougie style, baby.
Absolutely. So I took those winnings and I started another business. I bought houses and created a little real estate portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be smart and understand that, the old saying, if you hang around 10 millionaires, eventually you'll be the 11th.
That part.
Absolutely.
And so
I always tell people this, you are a product of your environment. If you want to succeed and elevate, you got to surround yourself with that.
110%.
Man.
And it's sad because our community is so, it can be sad sometimes because I got homeboys that are just stuck. I feel like they're stuck in the 80s, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're stuck, you know, and it's like, damn, like, come on, bro. It's a whole nother world out there. Let's go
So
see it.
You talked about getting to this cannabis business because it was just a business for you. Do you actually smoke?
Yeah, I do. It puts me to sleep. I like to smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't smoke, but I've done edibles from time to time. So I wouldn't mind getting into the business for the business side of it. Not because I know it personally, but I see the positive effects it does to people because, you know, I want to talk about this where people think about weed and think about cannabis in general as a negative. But I right now have been using this CBD based product on my face, and people look, they're like, yo, why is your face so good? Like, I don't have foundation on. I just put on lip gloss and some eyelashes and we good.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, yo, how is your skin so nice and moisturized and pure? And I've been mixing this CBD oil with my moisturizer. So I'm actually going to be coming out with a moisturizing serum called Youth.
Right. That's dope.
And it's CBD based.
That's dope.
And I've been researching and seeing the benefits of cannabis. And there's so much more benefits than negatives.
So when I got into it, I went and did like a tour. I went to the Bay Area because I wanted to go like where the people were. I went to Colorado, but I didn't go to the people who like were making money. I went and found the people who were in it and lost money. Right. So I wanted to see like, how'd you lose it? Right.
Right. That's so smart.
And then what I did was I started talking to patients, and because when I do stuff, I really gotta have some passion.
It.
I gotta have a passion behind it, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, meeting people with cancer, meeting people with HIV, meeting people with, and you're like, yo, you smoking it? You can eat now? Like, okay, then you find out, you know, like a lot of cancer patients die from starvation.
Yeah.
Because they don't eat, right? And then, you know, personally, right now, my family's going through it. My wife basically was just diagnosed with ovarian cancer in November.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so we literally use, and this is super dope because it's really inspirational that we use the cannabis that we grow to help her survive. And it's crazy because she doesn't take any like pain meds. Like they give her all these crazy meds. She doesn't take it. She takes RSO, Rick Simpson oil, which is super dope. No side effects, makes her sleep, pain goes, take it, she eats.
I'm going to have to talk to you because I got a girlfriend that's suffering with cancer right now. It just like spread to her brain and her lungs and whatnot. And
we all should take RSO.
I'm all for
100%.
I'm all for natural remedies and
100%.
ways instead of taking medicine and radiation and this and that and third. Listen, we can totally cure. Our bodies are made to cure itself.
Absolutely.
You know, with the right nutrients and whatnot. And if we're not getting the right nutrients, we need to figure out the herbs and whatnot to offset that. Right. And that's where cannabis comes in.
Listen, I was never against it, never like that. I always smoked. I just, you know, when I played college basketball when I was younger. Don't let the belly fool you. I was dope. You know, I used to shoot the jumper. You know what I'm saying? I told you know what I'm saying? Get busy, right? So, but like for me, it's more like I said, this journey is, man, life. It's funny how life takes you to places you never thought you would go, right? If you'd have told me I was selling cannabis and I had a 10,000 square feet grow that we built from the ground up, right? Straight dirt. We didn't know shit. Like we were like, what? We got to build this thing? All right, fuck it. Let's figure it out. Like we knew people that, you know, that did certain things and we kind of did it on our own and we self-funded it, right? And
how'd you get the funds for that?
So sports betting, literally. So
you was your own banker.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because we're still federally
that's
illegal.
What I'm talking about right there.
And that's why me and Dame got along so well because when he looked under the hood, that would be a saying. It was when he looked under the hood, everything was there. Like we literally, he would be like, "Damn, you like." I remember him coming to my office one day, and I had like all of my businesses, all the taxes laid out, and it was like 6 different companies. And he was like, "Damn, bro, you really, you know?" And
you doing this?
Yeah. He's like, "Yo, you like." I literally would win $100,000 and go to my whole hood and be like, yo, that house, how much is the house? 55,000. Write it up. I want to pay cash for it today.
Wow.
And then you look up and you're
You
like
like the modern day Robin Hood.
oh no, for sure, 100%.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so how we gonna talk after this show, Eric, because I'm gonna need to know how we gonna move this.
Well, the betting is simple. So we have G5 Sports Consultants, and what we do, and not the people that's frowned upon to do it, but there's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. And for me, it is a way for me to give back. Listen, I don't charge people arms and legs to
help them with
that.
that.
Yeah, it's like, look, man, we have our little fees, $100 a month, $300 a month, but I'm not going over that. We give you the plays that we actually bet, so it's not a scam.
I love that.
Yeah, we show people, look, motherfucker, this is what I bet. I show you on the thing, yo, I bet $5,000 on this game, so I bet the game. It ain't no like fake
You're not
shit.
just saying do this and you're not doing it yourself.
Yeah, 100%. There's nothing. I'm never going to promote myself that way.
And is this illegal?
It's legal, 100%. It's legal.
Love it. You guys, y'all make sure y'all follow
100%.
his bet board. What do you call it?
Sports
Sports betting. You see that? I was like,
it's another stream of
betting.
income. I don't know why people don't get it.
All about that.
And like, if you do you like sports?
I love everything.
So for me, it's like, to me, it's like, you see these guys, like I got friends, I'm in crypto, and then they were like, oh, I did really well. And then 2 days later, they're like, I lost all my money. I don't know where it went to. It's like, for me, I know the sports book's going to be there. I know if LeBron's playing tonight. I know if he's not playing. So I have more of the information. I mean, I pay for certain things, and it's like, yo, I can see my money. I've been betting since I was 16. I'm 49, right? So it's one of those things. The sports book has never not paid me.
Right.
They've always paid me.
So I was just saying, I love everything that makes
money, yeah.
Okay.
And it's legal. It's a legal way to do it. It's another stream of income for me.
Okay.
It's my most profitable because I don't have any overhead.
Right. There it is.
Right. The grow, we got a power bill. That power bill may be $15,000 every month. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So it's like a little different. No employees for me. Right. So it's my time, my wisdom. They say if you do anything over 10,000 hours, you're professional at it, right?
Yes, that's so true.
And so I've been doing this a long time, and they don't like to see your boy coming.
Especially of our kind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. You know how many times I've gone in the sports book and I'm betting 30,000 and I can see the supervisor kind of mad.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, wow, and then I realize, you know what? I'm betting his salary.
Right.
I'm betting his salary.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I can see how that can make some of them
feel.
Yeah, then the fact that I win. But I would always be cool. Like when I would go to games, I would always buy, like if I knew, like if you were a ticket writer or you were behind the counter, you were like if I knew you liked the Dodgers, like I would go to a Dodger game and I would always bring you a jersey back. I would always make it to
them
where
feel some type of way.
I feel like you get more, you catch more bees with honey. So I would always be cool and
you catch more bees with honey.
Yeah. So I just feel like
Caption. Make notes. Kelsey, put that in the notes.
To the notes.
So that's it. I mean, in a nutshell, the cannabis is cool, but I love the sports betting. That's my passion. I love that portion, and I love just beating them when they say you can't. I worked at El Cortez when I was younger, valet, and the guy told me, you can't beat the casino. And I was like, okay. And I think I won like 100,000. And they were like, oh, it was just lucky. You were just lucky. And I was like, okay, all right. And then like maybe 2 months, I probably won like 180,000.
Wow.
And I was like, you sure it's luck? I'm like, or am I fucking good at this? Right? And I was very confident in my abilities. Yeah. I don't know if you saw did you see the Kanye documentary? I feel like Kanye when like motherfuckers telling you can't do something or they don't want to hear you in the room or they don't think you can.
That gives you more power to go and get it.
I bought a 500 Benz. I spent $1,000 on the 500 Benz. My boy was selling it for $25,000. We had just saw Tupac. And he had one. It was like a little convertible. And I was like, man, I'm going to get me one of them motherfuckers. He was like, man, I'm going to sell mine. Because he just got a 740, right?
Wow.
And it was crazy because I'm like, yo, I'm going to go to the sports book tomorrow. I'm going to win that car. And he was like, nah, you ain't going to do this. That's
sure
right.
enough, sure said,
so
sure
I bet
done.
$1,000 Ford team and they paid me $24,000 plus my $1,000 back.
$1,000?
And so he was like, I said, how much you want for the car? He said, $25,000. He had just got to pay. Nobody saw the car. I was like, all right, I came back in. I handed him ticket. I'm like, here you go. Give me my car. Give me my title.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's $1,000. Can you go flip that? Go flip that for a second. I'm just saying. Sheesh. Okay.
Those are all true stories. I got all my old tickets from back in the day.
Yeah. That's amazing. You guys, You definitely need to follow this man and get a part of his journey and what he's doing. If not with the sports betting, with the cannabis line, because I'm all for it. I love that. What's this?
We brought you some gifts. So Cam, the rapper Cam, we brought you some pink mink.
Pink mink. Okay.
Yep, got you some pink mink trays.
I like that.
Yep. The women love the pink mink. They love the pink mink. Then we got Big Baby, which is Darren Brand.
We're going to have a Bad and Boujee one next.
Yeah.
Honey. Okay.
100% though. Listen, I'm telling you.
Where's the Bad and Boujee tray at?
You know what I'm saying?
Just saying. This is so cute, y'all.
You know,
Love it.
My color.
Yeah, Cam super dope.
Color, yep.
See, the benefits of being the assistant to Sharice Mills, she gets
Shout
all.
out to my uncle.
Yeah, that's my niece. She's super dope. I love her. She's living her life. I love her.
That's what's up.
You know
Who
what
would
I'm
have
saying?
thunk? Well, I really appreciate you being on here and educating us. I want to, close out with our game. We got this game called Hit or Miss.
Okay.
I want to know what's your type, Are you sick? You said you got.
I'm with somebody. I love her to pieces. We've been together since high school, off and on.
What?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So she runs the grow. So that's the good thing. I don't even go to the grow as much as I used to. She runs the grow.
Run this.
Listen. Let me give her all praises. Let me give a shout out to my G5 cultivation team, Wiz, Milton, Mike, and Maribel. She runs the show. Without her
name is Maribel. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, without her, the grow would not be anything.
Okay, Maribel, don't take any of this anyway.
That's all right. She'll be all right.
But
she need to see Big Sexy still,
Ooh, Big Sexy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we got Larry, a.k.a. Big Sexy, about to play hit or miss.
Okay.
All right, Quan, pull up the first one. Would you hit or miss?
Oh, I hit all day.
Ooh,
I hit that.
she hot, right?
Her
She beautiful.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
She
next?
can sing to me all day, too. I like that.
Oh, he likes singers? Okay.
I like
You
singers.
gonna drop us a little?
Oh, okay. Karuchi.
Come on, that's my girl right there.
Oh, yeah, she's fire.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Karuchi's
Okay.
beautiful.
Let's see, who's
I'll
next?
let Larry get on her.
Amber Rose?
Of course, Amber Rose, yeah.
Damn, he just like everybody.
Yeah,
Look at
I don't
this one.
discriminate. I don't
He ain't got no
discriminate.
type. I ain't got no type. Bad bitches are the only thing
Who was that?
that
The
I
twins?
like.
That's the twins?
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Claremont twins.
Oh, yeah.
Two for one deal.
Two for one.
Yeah.
2 for 1. I
Yeah,
can't.
I dream about them later.
Oh, he gonna dream about them. Where Maribel?
100%. I tap that all day. I hit that all day. I hit that.
Lizzo's a freak.
Lizzo.
Yeah, we not
She
gonna
freak a
discriminate.
leak for
got it.
sure.
We're not gonna discriminate.
She's
We like
fire.
Lizzo.
Yo, she look hot in that bikini
I like
too.
her confidence. I like the swag. I like
Cause
it.
she just
All right.
be growing. She be growing and glowing.
All right. Anything else? You got anything else, Quan?
it.
Damn. So you just gonna hit everybody, huh?
Tapping everything.
Damn. That's the first of the first ever. He tap all that.
We ain't turning nothing down.
Well, thank
Been
you,
hanging with
Larry.
Cam too long. That's the problem. I've been hanging with Cam. You hang out with those rappers. I got some. Let me shut up. Let me stop.
Got some stories.
You got the story.
Remember, you was hanging out with Cam, huh? Yeah. Some girls. I heard the girls in the back. Yeah, they were there. I didn't do nothing. I promise you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Well, tell the people where they can find you.
So you can find G5 Cultivation on Instagram, and you can find me. I'm hanging out at the G5 Sports Consultants. That's G5_Sports Consultants
Awesome.
on Instagram. And thank you so much for having me. I appreciate the love and much continued success on what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Nothing but blessings.
I appreciate it.
you.
Well, that wraps this episode of the Bad and Boujee podcast. Until next time, guys.
Bad and bougie. I'm the top news. They watching my moves. Hating me on the shade room. Yeah, I'm bad and bougie. Don't give me no